Welcome back to the NBA on TNT Tip-Off Show, presented by Auto Trader. And that's right, baby. This is the players-only edition. Stick 'em up. Say it. Players only, baby. And remember, All-Star Weekend is in L.A., and it's exclusively on TNT starting Thursday, February 15th through Sunday, February 18th. And fellas, let's just recap. Team LeBron, who's the captain, he can pick his team out of East or Western players. Hey, you guys think he'll pick Kyrie?
Oh, if I'm him, I'm taking Durant first.
Oh, yeah, you got to take Durant.
I'm taking KD first.
Okay, if Kyrie third, you think he's going to pick him?
Yeah, I think he would.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
It looked like he missed him.
Yeah, like one of the good point guard, right? All right, guys, now it's time for the East reserves. Now, remember, again, they're picked by the coaches. And how about this? A little surprise for me, Al Horford. In his 11th season, 5th All-Star selection. Celtics, #1 in the East. He's averaging 13, shooting 43% from the free throw line. Now, three-point line. In his 10th season, Kevin Love, his 5th All-Star selection. He's the class leader in rebounding ranks. Way to give your boys some love. He's the only player in NBA history to have career averages of 10-plus rebounds and close to 1,000 three-pointers. How about this? Kyle Lowry, that's Mike's brother, Bad Boys. 4th straight selection. This is his 12th NBA season. How about this? He was not selected in the first 8 seasons of his NBA career. Congratulations. And maybe to the fastest man in the NBA in his 8th season, his 5th straight All-Star selection. And BD's guy, John Wall, averaging 19 points, 9 assists, and don't forget that block. He's the franchise all-time leader in assists and steals. And his partner, his homie, Bradley Beal, getting buckets in his 6th season, his first All-Star selection. He's averaging career highs, fellas, in points, rebounds, and assists. He's tied with DeRozan for 35.
Okay.
Young Big. Who's yours? First All-Star selection. He's career highs in points, more than 8 than he did last year. Field goals, 3-pointers, rebound steals. Just having a heck of a year. Lastly, Porzingis. He's 3rd NBA season, first All-Star, averaging 23, shooting 39% from the three-point line. And fellas, as we look at these reserves, any surprises, we'll get to our list, but congratulations to Bill, his first time, Porzingis or Oladipo, their first times, but solid group of guys. Any surprises?
I have a surprise. I think Al Horford got a lot of credit because Boston is 34-13, but as a big guy, 13-6 ain't really all-star type numbers to me. I'm just saying.
Well, and that's the thing.
Just saying.
Congratulations to him. But the thing that it really frustrated me, this vote, because I'll show y'all who I picked on my Eastern reserves.
13-6, that's all-star.
I mean, and when you look at it, Drummond or others, their numbers are a little bit lower.
Orlando Magic. I can do that right now.
Uh-oh, did you hear that?
Sign me up. I'm his agent. 13-6. I can give you that right now.
Call me. I'm his agent. Andre Drummond said, guess I got to start doing back.
Yeah, I agree.
After every point to get attention. I
had Andre Drummond.
Well, I had Drummond too, but this is the thing. When you say Porzingis, first of all, congratulations. We got a nitpick. But when you talk about Porzingis, the Knicks aren't in the playoff chase. That's why I picked Shaquille Hill. Because check this out. If y'all can't tell me a guy needs to be either a winner or a loser or needs to be in the playoffs, she had a quadruple-double. Why can't we get her on the game? Because if you don't have guys like Drummond, who's
with nobody watching the game either, she had a quadruple-double.
You know she gonna play. Oh, Shaq, you got tickets for you for the.
And then you got Teresa Edwards over there with KD.
We ain't talking about that. You know she got game. You know she got game.
That's the real Oscar Robertson there.
Kylie Hill, we need you. But fellas, again, I think we all had Drummond. Barron, you had Zeke. You had Gogi. Your grandma calls him Gogi. That's Goran Dragic. Well, tell us the thought behind that, because the record of Miami right there, I think at 4th or 3rd in the East, or what was your thought process?
Well, I was looking at Miami, and what I said is, okay, they 4th in the East, and I just took one player from every team. I didn't think Boston should have two All-Stars. Over Miami. I looked at Miami, they quietly, they doing work.
Or even the right side, I know he's missed games with injuries, but that was my thinking that, again, we're going to reward somebody.
I didn't think anybody on the East outside of, Toronto and Washington, because of their backcourt, should have 2 people.
We talking about domination.
The Heat are just
talking about all-stars. Yeah, but we talking about all-stars. It's like you have a good team, you playing, different guys step up.
Okay, I
you know,
can't
do
fight
it.
for
You know
him
what I'm
that
saying?
hard.
But like, yo, like, where's the show? Who are the guys that are putting the team on their back? Who are the guys that's performing every night, putting on the show?
Simmons.
You know what I mean?
What about Simmons?
I mean, it's too early for him. It should have been Lou Williams over here.
But Lou Williams on the East.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It got to be the best. It should be just the best. It should be the best guys because a lot of guys are missing out from carrying teams on the West. You think about Lou Williams, who's been carrying the Clippers on the West, you know, compared to, you know, a lot of the teams on the East jockeying for, you know, just to stay 500. So
let me ask you this, BD.
Go ahead.
Philly, you say no Simmons. Philly has a better record than the Knicks.
Yeah, I don't.
And we still put, you know.
They got Embiid. That's enough.
So that's enough. So you
can't
go
get two
one
players
player
and be mediocre. You can't have two players on the All-Star team and be a mediocre team.
So the better your
So if
record,
you got
the more
two,
players.
No, if you got two All-Stars, you are a playoff team.
Come on, Adam Black.
You know what I mean? You are a playoff team.
Right.
You are in the top four. You know what I mean? You something like Toronto. You look something like Washington. You don't look like Philly getting two guys in the All-Star game because they're good. You know what I mean? Not being in the middle of the pack.
Now,
Lou Will, who carrying the team with all their players out, you know what I mean? Dame Lillard, who carries his team every night, and they in the middle of the pack, and putting on the show, he deserves to be an All-Star. I don't really want to pay to see, right now, Ben Simmons in the All-Star game until he gets to the point where, you know, he's complete.
He's talking about that eye test. Let me ask you this, Shaq, because when I looked at the bottom and I saw how great Porzingis is playing, Drummond is playing, even the Dwight Howard is playing, I wanted to put 2 to 3 big fellas on each reserve team because I think the centers are back. What do you think about the big fellas in this or the lack thereof on both sides?
You know, they're definitely back, but I don't think, you know, Dwight's having a good year, but, you know, we're used to seeing Dwight at a higher level. If we can get closer to the level he used to be at, then we could put him in the All-Star game. That's why I'm very uncertain about the criteria of what it takes to be an All-Star. Some people say you got to be a winner. My question is, when you say winning, do you mean in first place all the way through 8th place, or is it a guy that puts up great numbers? You know, Porzingis, they're out of the playoff picture right now, but Barron, you mentioned it. He's the show in New York.
Yeah.
You know, they said Porzingis just put it on your back. He's very exciting, so I can see why he made it. But the big man is definitely back, and I would also like to see them put that on the ballot. And, you know, sometimes, you know, for us as big guys, when you say I'm an all-star, that means you're putting up numbers. That means you're putting up buckets. You know, me and Chuck had this conversation the other day. I said, when I was a kid and I got them baseball cards and I turned around and looked at the stats, there was stats.
Yeah.
28, 15, you know what I'm saying, 20 something.
You ain't feeling 13?
No, I'm not. No way. Not at all. Vivek, call me.
Oh, man. Well, check it out. Uncle Steve, Shaq, you couldn't average 13 and 6 right now when you only averaged 9 and 5 in your last year. Come on,
you
man.
crazy.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Steve, you ugly.
Holla. You your daddy's son.
You're daddy's son.
Uncle Steve, that's because his mama made a terrible breakfast. I couldn't get it right.
His mama ain't cook good.
He only got backup. He got backup. He got backup. It ain't Charles Barkley.
Y'all remember, there's still a draft now. Team LeBron.
I was a role player.
I seen your profile, Steve. You ugly, dog.
This Thursday on TNT at 7 p.m.
That's all I was averaging, 9-5?
Shaq and the crew. Now,
Damn.
you know the reserves. Let us know who you think was the biggest snub. Was it some of the guys you talked about? Was it some of your players?
Hey, he was busy taking pictures outside with
let us know who
statues,
was the biggest snub.
Hey, 9 and 5 and 10.
Hey, you was taking the
like my
social
boy,
media
Shasha.
Presented by Arbitrator. We'll continue when we come back.
That's my new
we
name,
got
the
a
Big
couple of
Shasha.
guests for you. All-Stars, John Wall and Bradley Beal. Y'all look like a rap group.
They look happy. Look, they look so happy.
Hey, what's that?
They look so happy.
It's all right.